Hello everyone, I'm Mrs. M and I'm a school bus driver here with Canfield Schools. I'm here today to talk to you about bus safety. We're going to talk today about where you wait for the bus, how you wait for the bus, how you cross the street to get on the bus, how you behave on the bus, and how you cross the street to go back home. I have my friend Big Red here today with us to help. The first thing we're going to talk about is where you wait for the bus. Your bus driver will tell you that you will wait every day at your place of safety. Your place of safety is 10 giant grown-up steps from where your driveway and the road come together. We give you a place of safety to keep you safe from cars that drive by. There could be a big puddle at the end of your driveway. If you're in your place of safety, you won't get wet. Also, and if it gets icy outside, cars can go through our lights and can slide, and we want to keep you safe. Another reason that we have you wait in your place of safety is because of stranger danger. There could be somebody that could drive by that would want to talk to you. If you're at your place of safety, you're far enough back that they can't reach you or touch you. Now also, when you're waiting in your place of safety, you could also have somebody that you know drive by, say it's your neighbor and their mom, and they're driving to school. They might say, hey, come on, get in the car with us. We'll take you to school. Should you do that? Big Red, do you think you should do that? No. You never get in the car with anybody that you know or don't know unless your parents say it's okay. Now, when you see the big yellow bus pull up and you're waiting at your place of safety, you make sure you stand there nice. You're not running around. You're not playing tag with anybody. You're going to stand there nicely and wait for the bus. When the bus comes down the street, you'll see the big yellow flashing lights. That means that the bus is about to stop. When the bus actually stops, the red lights flash and the stop sign comes out. There's a lot of grown-ups that don't obey that stop sign when they're driving cars. So that's why the driver will do this. Do you know what this means, Big Red? That means to stop. What the driver's doing when they have their hand up like this is making sure that the traffic is stopping in front of the bus and behind the bus. Now, when the driver is sure that the traffic is stopped, they'll put their hand down. Should you run across the street then? No. What you should do is look both ways, make sure no traffic's coming. Now you just wait there, Big Red. When you're crossing the street, you never want to get within 10 giant steps of the bus. This area here is what we call the danger zone. We call this the danger zone because you students are so little that if you get close to the bus, the driver can't see you. And you always want to stay where the driver can see you and you can see the driver. So now, Big Red, we're going to practice crossing the street to get on the bus. So our driver has stopped. The red lights are flashing. Her hand is in the window. When she's sure that all traffic has stopped, she'll put her hand down. Now, we'll look both ways. And we're going to cross the street, making sure we stay out of that danger zone. Put the sanitizer on and rub it in good, and when you get on the bus, you're going to go straight to your assigned seat. The rules on the bus are very simple. They're kind of like the same rules that you have in the classroom. When you get on the bus, you will go directly to your assigned seat. You will sit there, and the proper way to sit in your seat is seat on the seat, back against the back, feet towards the floor. You put your book bag on your lap. When the weather's nice out, the bus windows may be down. You never put anything outside of the bus windows, not your hands. You don't throw anything out the bus windows. And sometimes girls with long hair like to let it blow out the window. And that's not good because if we get too close to a tree, it can get wrapped around the tree branch. So So make sure everything stays inside the bus. You never use loud voices on the bus. You always talk with your library voice or an inside voice. If there's ever an emergency, that's the only time your voice should be raised and you should yell to get the bus driver's attention. You never eat on the bus or drink, but wearing a mask, that's kind of hard to do. You never say nasty or mean things to any of your bus rider friends. We want everybody to have a good bus ride and be happy. Another thing, if you're sitting properly in your seat, you should never have anything in the aisles. Your feet, your book bags, your arms. It should always be nice and clear so people getting on and off the bus can do so without tripping. Another thing we ask is a lot of times you want to put those fun keychains all over your backpacks. They look so awesome. But when you're getting on the school bus, they tend to swing and they can hit somebody. So if you could, please don't put those on your book bags. Now we're going to talk about how you cross the street to go back home. You always stay seated until the bus comes to a complete stop. Once the bus stops, you get up, put your book bag on, and you exit the bus. Once you get off the bus, you're going to take 10 giant steps along the side of the road to stay out of the, do you know what that's called, Big Red? The danger zone. That's right. You're going to go all the way up 10 giant steps, and you're going to look at the bus driver who's going to have their hand up like this. What does that mean, Big Red? Stop. Once the driver is sure that all the traffic is stopped, they'll put their hand down. Should you run across the street? No. You're going to walk, staying out of the danger zone, and you're going to go to the other side of the bus, and you're going to stop, and you're going to look both ways to make sure there's no traffic coming. Once you're sure there's no traffic, you can cross the street and go to your place of safety. You always go straight to your place of safety so the driver knows that you made it home safely. Do you want to practice crossing the street? Okay, let's practice. And we're going to walk 10 giant steps to stay out of the danger zone. And when we get here, do you see our bus driver's hand? Okay, now she put her hand down, so we're going to walk to the edge of the bus, and we're going to look both ways. There's no cars coming, so we're going to go to our place of safety. And we'll wave to our bus driver.